Are you unknowingly throwing your hard-earned cash into money traps that even billionaires avoid? Today, we're uncovering Warren Buffett's 10 money traps that could be draining your wallet. Stick around to see if you're wasting money on these pitfalls. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, is known not only for his immense wealth, but also for his modest lifestyle and frugal habits. Despite his riches, he practices smart financial choices daily. Today we're diving into 10 money traps Warren Buffett warns against. Avoiding these could be your first step toward financial freedom. First up, living beyond your means. Buffett emphasizes that spending less than you earn is essential for building wealth. With credit cards and loans, it's easy to overspend. But Buffett's advice is to save first, then spend what's left. His rule: do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving. Examples include buying luxury items or upgrading lifestyles as income rises, which is called lifestyle inflation. Buffett's choice to live in the same modest home for over 60 years shows his belief that real wealth isn't about appearances. By prioritizing saving, you create a buffer for opportunities and emergencies. Practical tips: 1. Set a monthly budget and prioritize savings. 2. Try pay yourself first by automatically transferring a portion of income into savings. Number 2. Accumulating credit card debt. Credit card debt can be a vicious cycle due to high interest rates, and Buffett calls it a financial black hole. With rates averaging around 20%, carrying a balance can lead to long-term financial strain. Buffett advises paying off credit card balances in full each month, avoiding unnecessary purchases that lead to debt. Many people get caught by making only minimum payments, which increases the total cost over time. Buffett's approach is to limit credit card use to essential expenses or emergencies, where you can pay it off right away, protecting both finances and future opportunities. Practical tips: 1. Use credit only if you can pay it off each month. 2. Avoid impulse buys by sticking to a planned budget. Number 3. Not investing early. Buffett started investing at 11, understanding that the earlier you start, the more your money can grow thanks to compound interest. He says someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. The concept of compounding means that even small investments grow substantially over time. For example, investing $100 per month starting in your 20s can grow to hundreds of thousands by retirement, but delaying until later means missing out on those extra years of growth. Buffett's message is clear: time is an investor's most valuable asset. Some practical tips include: start investing early, even if it's a small amount each month, and focus on growth assets like index funds that benefit from compounding. Number 4. Impulse buying. Impulse buying can eat into your savings and derail long-term goals. Buffett advocates making thoughtful decisions, asking yourself, do I really need this? He once said, if you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need. Impulse buys, whether small daily treats or big-ticket items, often lead to financial regrets. Buffett avoids buying items that don't add real value to his life, focusing instead on purpose-driven purchases that align with his goals. Here are some practical tips. Use a 24-hour rule before making purchases, and make a list before shopping and stick to it to avoid buying unnecessary items. Number 5. Buying new cars frequently. Cars depreciate rapidly, often losing around 20% of their value in the first year. Buffett, known for driving modest vehicles, believes in practicality over luxury. He says, the less you spend on your car, the more you can invest in assets that appreciate. Instead of upgrading cars frequently, Buffett keeps his vehicles for years, minimizing expenses and putting the saved money toward investments. Cars are often a status purchase, but he believes this money could be better spent growing wealth rather than in items that depreciate. Some practical tips are: buy used or certified pre-owned cars to avoid rapid depreciation, and keep your car as long as it's cost-effective to maintain. Number 6. Not saving for emergencies. Life is unpredictable, and having an emergency fund is essential. Buffett's advice is to be prepared, famously saying, predicting rain doesn't count, building arks does. Without an emergency fund, unexpected expenses can lead to debt. An emergency fund provides security for situations like job loss, medical bills, or car repairs, allowing you to handle issues without relying on credit. Buffett advises setting aside enough to cover at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses, creating a financial cushion. Practical tips: aim to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Set up automatic transfers to build your emergency fund gradually. Number 7. Following the crowd. Buffett warns against herd mentality, which can lead to poor financial decisions. He advises, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Following the crowd often means buying assets at inflated prices. For instance, many people invest in trends during market highs only to face losses when prices drop. Buffett believes in sticking to long-term value rather than following temporary trends, which he calls noise. Making independent financial decisions based on personal research leads to better outcomes. Practical tips. Research investments independently and avoid getting swept up in market hype. Focus on long-term goals rather than short-term trends. Number 8. Neglecting personal development. Investing in yourself is a top priority for Buffett, who spends hours reading and learning daily. He says, the most important investment you can make is in yourself. Building skills and knowledge leads to greater career opportunities and financial independence. Personal development, such as improving communication, leadership, or technical skills, can enhance your earning potential and job satisfaction. Buffett views self-education as a lifelong commitment, constantly expanding his knowledge base to stay sharp and informed. Practical tips. Set personal development goals, dedicating time each week to skill building. Read regularly and seek learning opportunities to grow professionally and personally. Number 9. Overpaying for investments. High fees and expensive investment products can erode returns over time. Buffett recommends low-cost index funds for most investors. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price, he advises. Many investments, like actively managed funds, come with high fees that cut into profits. Buffett's approach is to minimize costs and maximize growth with straightforward investments that have low management fees like index funds. Practical tips. 1. Choose investments with low or no fees, such as index funds. 2. Always review fees before investing to maximize returns over time. Number 10. Ignoring health. Buffett emphasizes that health is just as valuable as wealth. He states, you only get one mind and one body, and it's gotta last a lifetime. Neglecting health can lead to high medical expenses and affect quality of life. By maintaining a healthy lifestyle, you not only save on medical costs, but also ensure you're able to enjoy the wealth you're building. Buffett values moderation, exercise, and preventive care to avoid future health issues and costly treatments. Practical tips. 1. Prioritize regular exercise and a balanced diet to prevent health problems. 2. Schedule routine checkups to catch any issues early and keep health expenses low. So, are you caught in any of these money traps? The good news is it's never too late to make a change. Adopting Warren Buffett's principles can help you improve financial health and work towards a secure future. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more insights on wealth building and smart investing. Comment below on which money trap you're working to avoid.